Greetings, Stitchlings! I am doing a yarn review. I was feeling festive today, so I figured I'd wear my Santa hat. We got the lights on the tree. I guess I'm going to kind of consider this a Vlogmas-ish kind of video. But today, and I know I'm like a year behind on this, I finally found the Granny Square Red Heart yarn. I have been wanting to try this for like over a year now. I know I'm behind. I'm sorry. I know. But I found some, so we're going to review it. All right, guys, so this is Yarnspirations Red Heart Granny Square all-in-one yarn. This is the color, I want to say Aran Lily Pad. But it is a 4-weight yarn. It is recommending a 5.5 millimeter hook, and it says that it will make 14 squares out of the one ball. So that's quite a few squares. I could easily make a bag. I got 2 of them, because there was literally only 2 colors, either the Aran Lily Pad or the blue one. But I didn't want anything that had bright white, and right now I'm really feeling green, so I went with the Lily Pad one, and I think that was a great decision. So on the packaging, they have this cute little vest that you can make, and all the instructions are on the inside. I'm not going to be making that vest because that's like, no. Just no. So I don't really know what it is I'm going to end up making with these granny squares at the end of it. I kind of want to make a cardigan or some kind of pullover sweater, which I think is going to look really cute. I could also make a couple bags, maybe a backpack. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I just want to make the squares. That's all I want to get to right now. So I have seen a few reviews on this yarn. Everyone seems to like it. But the one thing I've noticed is that nobody actually follows the directions that are on the label. So this is not how I normally do a granny square, but for the sake of trying something new, I'm going to follow the instructions that they state, which is a little weird, but it's fine. We're going to do the granny square the way they suggest to do the granny square, because I'm assuming that that is how they have measured out all these colors so that you can make the granny square and, you know, reach the end and not have too much or too little. So let's go. All right, so I have my handy dandy 5.5 millimeter hook. We got our granny square yarn all ready to go. This is going to be for the center. It's like a dark blue to a light blue to a dark green to a light green to a cream. Oh, there's the change. Okay, right here. Wait, there it is. There it is. Okay, so this is how much we have to do our center. It also said that you should leave a 4-inch tail. So I'm going to leave the 4-inch tail in the beginning before I start doing my chains. And we'll see how it goes. This is weird, starting with a chain 6. I get that it's like what happened? Let me try that again. I am aware that it is supposed to be the first double crochet and then chain 3 for the corners, which is crazy. I chain 1 normally, so it's a little awkward, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. We are figuring this out together. Okay, I don't know if I'm just lucky, but look at that. That's perfect. It like, what? Okay, that's really cool. Okay, next, let's go. Next round. All right. So we finished round 2. I ended up with too much. Like there's too much left over. But I included all of the chains and all of the like chain 1 in between each thing. So instead of unraveling this whole thing, I'm honestly just going to slip stitch this part away. Because, you know, why not? And I'm hoping that this will at least get me to this opening, because then I can just start my granny square from there. Yes, it did. Okay, cool. So, all right, we're going to start row 3 now. And this time I'm going to do my granny squares the way I normally do them. And I'm going to just do 3 double crochet instead of the chain 6. So, I mean, obviously I'm starting in the middle of the square. Why would I start with chain 6? But I was overthinking this project a little bit. Okay, awesome. We're moving on to our light color. I mean, there's still a bunch of green there, but like it's hard to tell if it was meant to be dark or not because it's kind of splotchy. I don't know if you guys can like see it, but you'd think, okay, cool, we're into the light green, and then there's dark green, and then there's light green again. So I'm going to assume the starting part is here, but I mean, I followed the instructions. So we're just gonna slip stitch all that away because I'm not redoing this layer. You know, that brought us to a corner, so I'm just gonna start my granny square in the corner, I guess. All right, this row we did start getting just a little bit of bleeding, but I mean, it's an easy fix. I just gotta fix my tension a little bit. So I'm going to undo these top ones here and just crochet them a little tighter, and we should match up. Perfect. And boom. So yeah, just change your tension. There you go. She's all pretty. All right, we are on to the last row, and I mean, so far so good. Here we go. We had enough to complete the round with a little bit left over. I'm good with that. I would rather have some left over than not enough to finish the square. Again, I followed all of the rules. I did all the chains in between and the 3 chains on the side, so I'm good with it. And I'm going to cut it right at that blue. Guys, there you have the finished granny square. I do need to even my ends, but I'm going to be putting them together, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. But do we like it? I liked it. I thought it was actually pretty easy to work up. I had some very minor issues where I needed to adjust my tension or slip stitch a few stitches. I mean, you can't even tell where I slip stitched. So, I mean, that's a little hack for you. Instead of having to redo everything and changing your tension, just slip stitch until you get to one of the clusters that you can build up. I did go ahead and I made a few more because I was pretty happy with my progress. So there are some where, you know, there's a little bit of blue. There's a little bit of blue. This one was okay. Not too bad. This one like just made it. And this one also just made it. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I love this color pattern. These are very pretty, and they're going to make a very pretty sweater or bag or backpack or whatever I decide. Maybe a pillow. I don't know. But I love them. I'm going to keep going. I did get 2 skeins, and I mean, I made one. How many did I make here? 1, 2, 3, 6. I made 6 so far. There's still a whole heck of a lot in here, so let's get to crocheting. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this yarn review. This is the first yarn review that I have done so far, and I would really love to do a few more. I know it took me a little while to get onto the granny square yarn, but I couldn't find it. So I found it, and I was like, I need to do it. Let's go. Next, I want to try to find the flower granny square pattern. I've been told that I can get it at Mary Maxim, so I may need to look into that and get one of those. Honestly, I just want the pattern. I just want the granny square pattern. I don't care about the color schemes that they have. I just want the pattern. Would I buy more? Probably. Do I prefer just using my own colors and switching them out in a granny square? Probably. I don't like being limited to color schemes, so I love it as a quick project, and especially if you just want one skein and then you can just go and work on it. But I don't know if I will be using it too much in the future. But I still like it. It's still a great yarn. So, I mean, there's that. Anyways, I hope you liked my yarn review. If you did, be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, watch a few of my other videos, check out some of my shorts, support the channel a little bit. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.